Welcome, welcome, all my favorite people. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a relaxing, nice Saturday. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Standing Tall. Hi, guys. Thanks for being here today, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello. Hope you're having a nice Saturday. Hi, Pamela over there on YouTube. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. I love to garden. Welcome in, everybody. We'll get just a few more people in here, and then we'll get dealing with the Diava Smackdown. All right, here we go. Everybody ready? Let's hit it. She signs on every day for waiting for MAGA to enter the door. Whether this and that in a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diava hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diava's got game, and she's hard to beat. See Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running a show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and jam up the Jew. With maggots in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, "Oh, we are runner, a crusader of truth." Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That's for you, Trump supporters. That's for you, MAGA. Especially you MAGA men. You are the most emotional creatures that have ever walked this planet. Bar none. Bar none. Weak, pathetic, scared, and emotional. But if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Looks like I have not hit the For You page yet. So everybody just keep tapping away. We have not hit the For You page yet. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. We have not hit the For You page. I need everybody hitting the screen. Smash Trump in the face. Just don't break your phone. Or Elon. Take your pick. Alien or the Predator. Take your pick. Welcome in, welcome in. If you voted for Donald Trump, I'm looking for you. Everybody else, tap that screen, tap that screen. Let's get up. We're not on the For You page yet. When the numbers jump is when I know we hit it. Hello and welcome in. Welcome on this Saturday. Let's have a chat. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. Everybody else should just be tapping that screen, getting the likes up as fast as we can, because it looks like we have not hit the For You page yet. Oh boy, I might have to do a restart if we don't hit the For You page soon, because we're not going to get any opposition if we don't get on the For You page. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Come on up. My words missing your undocumented and child. Right? Petulant child. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Thank you guys for sharing the live. I see all these shares going. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday, everybody. You're welcome, Gen X Leftist. We have not hit the For You page yet. I don't know if I'm being shadow banned or if I'm going to have to do a quick restart because we did not hit the For You page at all. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'll give it a few more minutes. If everybody just consistently would tap for me, I'd so much appreciate it. If you voted for Donald Trump, I would like to talk to you. So request up if you voted for Donald Trump. My numbers jumped significantly as soon as I hit the For You page, so I know when we've hit it. I have almost the same amount of people in here as when I started, which means we have not hit the For You page. I've just been doing this long enough to know. Welcome in, everybody. Come on in. Everybody tap that screen. Let's get up on that For You page so we can get some conversation in here today. I might have to do a restart. This is wild. I've never had this. I really haven't had this happen unless I'm being shadow banned for some reason. It's weird. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. I am looking for Trump supporters to talk to. I do love the fact that, the Trump administration said, we can't get Abrego Garcia back. We can't do it. It's not up to us. We don't have any idea what's happening. Oh, boom! He's back. Yeah. This administration does nothing but lie after lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. It's insane to me. How the Trump supporters still believe this administration is beyond me because they just lie. Oh, they're absolutely trying to make a distraction from the fight, the man-child versus man-child fight. Hey, Cindy. Oh, I know he's threatening Elon. I don't like to say the girls are fighting because that makes a negative connotation on women. We don't act like that. This is men. This is men behaving like children. This is men acting like children and ego busting. This isn't girls fighting. I hate when people are like, I think I've even said it. But I'm like, I don't like that. That's a negative connotation to women. We don't act like that. I think men are too emotional to lead. I don't think men should be in positions of leadership at all. They're far too emotional. Look at these two. Look at these two. Women wouldn't handle our business that way. More like the children are fighting. Exactly. Stop saying it's women or it's a cat fight or it's, let the girls fight. I hate that. Let's not do that anymore. Children, yeah. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for to talk to Trump voters today. So if you voted for Donald Trump, I'd love to talk to you. Come on up. Yeah, I don't like when they refer to him in a female, like Alonia and stuff like that. I just like don't feminize him. Women don't act like that. Women don't act like that. We have great negotiating skills. We're fantastic at multitasking. We run the entire household, okay? We do everything. We are by far the stronger sex, no matter what anyone wants to say. You may be physically stronger in some areas, but we absolutely rule everything, which is why women would make better leaders.
We have to manage big emotions in our children and toddlers and different stages of life. We have to deal with cooking and cleaning and household things. We have to deal with men and their big emotions. We're pretty good at that stuff. We were born to lead. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. We deal with an immense amount of pain, carrying children, delivering children, nursing children. Yeah. Men don't do shit. Oh no, we ask you to mow the grass, or we ask you to watch the kids while we take a shower. Oh no. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. Absolutely, men have been gaslighting us for years that that we are weaker than them, 100%, and that we're not natural born leaders. We're natural born leaders because we lead our families. Men can say they're the head of the household all they want. That's not true. Not true. Not true at all. We don't come home from work and say, I need time to decompress. I need to go play video games for a few hours. We're expected to walk right through the door and start in the family stuff. Leading a family and leading a country are two different things. That is correct. But women could still do better. Every single war that's ever been fought from this country has been from a man. Men are not at the head of the household. They are not. I am. My kids' dad couldn't tell you how they like their food, couldn't tell you anything about them, couldn't tell you their therapist names, couldn't tell you their doctor's office names, knows nothing. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request, come on up. Real men respect women, exactly. Real men respect women. Real men don't try to suppress women. Real men don't try to control women. So you can take your egotistical patriarchal bullshit and shove it right where the sun don't shine, because nobody believes that crap anymore. Hey, if it don't apply, let it fly. If it don't apply, let it fly. If you're not that type of husband, good for you. But never been a man in my life that's not let me down. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request, come on up. I might have to do a restart because I don't have a single Trump supporter in here. And if they are, they aren't coming up or requesting. I only had one, I think, Cigar, who's a wacko out there. Well, come up, Dylan. If you voted for Donald Trump, I'm looking to talk to you. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You're like, I am. Hey, I'm up for a lavender marriage. It's cool. Tax benefits, dual income, do whatever you want to do. I'm down. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request, come on up. Dylan's like, I'm here. And I invite him up and he doesn't come up. That's what I'm talking about. Even if there are Trump supporters in here, they're not coming up. Thus my entire statement. Probably have comprehension problems. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I'm nice. Trumpers always chicken out, just like their dear leader. Gen X, I love you. Am I on the coward side of TikTok? Because, man, Trumpers always chicken out. Trumpers always chicken out. Trumpers always crash out. They're all tacos. If you have voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Happy birthday, Ohio guy. Taquitos, get in the box. Trumpers always crash out. True. Who goes to a bar to look for a man? No, no, no. Not looking for a quality man at a bar. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Wow, they really don't want to go. Maybe I should change the picture. Let's see. This might piss them off good. Wait. They might not even know what Nuremberg trials are. They don't know history. Like, what does that mean? Exactly, devil dog. That's what I just said. They won't understand. They're like, what does that mean? That is a very big word. What is Nuremberg? I don't know what the Nuremberg is. Yeah, I have the maggot chart too. I also have this one. Because it's true. They just parrot whatever the hell Fox News tells them to say. Mix, how did you vote for Trump? Mix? Nope. Damn. Thought we got one. Oh my goodness, dog. My dog. Hey, yo, do you? Whoa! Oh my God, my whole. Hold on. My dog just moved my whole Ring camera. Go over there. He moved my whole Ring camera to get closer to me. Like the whole stand, like just took his butt and was like, nope. Bobo, cut it out, man. Oh my God. The whole fucking stand moved, and I'm like, wait. It is like fishing, trying to reel in a maggot. Come on in. Maybe if I had a picture of a fish on the background or a truck or a souped up Camaro or something. That's what all their profile pictures are. Got me a fish. Yeah, stuff going on in LA today is a little crazy. I should take a picture with a fish. Exactly. All the maggot be coming in. Oh, a woman with a fish. No, I know Camaros are cool cars. They're tear gassing protesters. It's crazy. We thought if a civil W broke out, it was going to be like, like Proud Boys, militiamen, but really the Proud Boys, 3%ers, all of those people actually are now just ICE. Like medical professionals, they wear masks to protect their patients. People who wear masks, these people wearing masks are to protect themselves. Because they know what they're doing is unlawful. And they don't want to be caught up in the Nuremberg trial either. Because just following orders doesn't work. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Trumpers are pathetic. They just come in, drop some hate in the comment section and keep going. John, hi. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
41, New York.
Okay. Are you happy that Abrego Garcia is back from El Salvador?
I don't know. I think it's gonna go worse for him because now they got probably more charges than him, and now he's probably gonna do some fed time, and then they're gonna deport him anyway.
Well, they have to prove their case, no?
Well, yeah, but I'm sure the FBI has they brought him back is because they have some more stuff on him, especially if it has to do with human trafficking. That's pretty delicate. And
yeah, except for they're basing it off a traffic stop in Tennessee from 2022 where the police officer didn't detain him, didn't charge him, and he didn't even get a ticket. And it's all on body cam. So how they're going to manufacture these made up charges, there has to be evidence.
Of course. I mean, I'm sure it'll come out. We'll see what comes out. We have to wait till that information comes out.
This administration lies, though, so how can they be trusted? They said they couldn't bring him back. They said they couldn't bring him back, and they did. The press secretary gets up on TV every single day and straight lies to the viewers every single day, just out and out lies that we know are lies because they're like, the big, beautiful bill will not add anything to the deficit. And every single person has said it's going to add trillions of dollars to the deficit. But she comes out every day and just straight lies. This whole administration lies every single day.
Oh, I don't disagree with you. I think the Democrats were also lying too a lot. When Jean Pierre said there was no crisis on the border, everything was fine, and then we show
there isn't. There wasn't.
With thousands of Haitians outside the border, people rushing the border, throwing rocks at CBP agents. I think that's pretty outrageous.
When was that video from?
I'm not sure. When the whole crisis, I mean.
No. There's a thing about saying we don't think that there's a crisis at the border, then straight up fucking lying to your face. Okay, that's not the same thing.
Well, I mean, we saw the amount of people that came in under
how many?
It was probably 14 million.
Oh, okay. I'm going to give you the opportunity you have Google in your hand. Go get me a source of how many people came over during the Biden administration. Customs and Border Patrol has that information. Go look. 14 fucking million. There's only 11 million in the undocumented people in this country since the beginning of this country. So if you would like to tell me a statistic or a source that there's 14 million people came over, you have got to show me a credible source. I'll wait. Google's free. It's in your hand, right on the phone you're using. I'm patient. I'll wait. I don't see you going off to look at Google. I require sources because I only say things that are factual and that I've already researched and can provide proof for. So I need you to find me a source. I know sources are like kryptonite to Trump voters, but if you're going to make the claim, you've got to have some evidence to back it up. You make the claim, you have to provide the source. But I do find it funny that every Trump supporter that I ever have talked to has a different number. 20 million, 15 million, 10 million. Now it's 11 million. Are you going to get a source, or are you just going to sit there? Because if you're new to my live, I don't allow guests to pivot or just go, well, it's not, I don't do trustmebro.com isn't a source. Like, you're just supposed to take your word. We have a department, an agency that tracks all of that information. I'll invite you to unmute. Maybe you have a computer in front of you, so you don't need to use your phone. So I'll give you an opportunity. Do you have a source for me? And he ran. Sources are like kryptonite for Trump voters. You cannot come up here and throw a number out because we track those things. You can even go to Grok. I'll let you use Grok. I'll let you use Elon Musk's AI. You can just ask Grok how many undocumented immigrants came over the border during the Biden administration. I'll even let you cheat. Give me something. You can't just make wild claims without evidence, which is why you believe this administration and everything they say, because you don't require evidence for what they tell you. I hear Carolyn, and I use 3 Ks for a reason. Carolyn gets up there every single day and just lies to your face. And so I go look up what she says, and it's nothing what she said, just straight line. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. My background still stands. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. And I tell everybody, I've been telling everybody for 13 months straight now, that if you ever can go and fact check anything that I tell you, anything, and come back and tell me I'm wrong, I will change my opinion, and I will let you do it live on the air with all my people watching. Fact check me. Fact check me and come up and prove it. I invited Dustin up. He's just a coward, like most of them. Right. Exactly, Relic. Relic on YouTube said ChatGPT says the total reaches roughly 1.95 million undetected illegal border crossings. 1.95. Not 11 million. Not 14 million. Not 12 million. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking to have conversation. So if you voted for Donald Trump, let's talk. One is too many. Get a life. I wish your family would never have migrated here, morality police. I wish your ancestors would never have migrated here, because we wouldn't have to put up with people like you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Everyone's family came here from somewhere else unless you're indigenous to the land. Every one of us are immigrants at one time. Morality of police is just a troll. So we're gonna mute. Because you're a coward. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. They won't come up. They only have 2 followers. Nobody cares what they have to say. It's a troll account. He just comes to my live every day to troll. So I just mute him every day. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. They are scared today, aren't they? babies. Scared. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up and talk to me. I'm very nice. Like, I'm really nice. Right, chat? Am I nice? Yeah, I know there's Trump supporters in here. We have 500 people. It's statistically impossible for just to be Kamala supporters. They're just scared. That's all. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come up. Come on up. They are so scared. Either they can't defend it, they know it's wrong, what's happening in this administration. They regret their vote, but don't have enough integrity to admit it. Or simply they're scared of me. Ryan, probably planning the next Capitol attack. The only thing I voted for Trump on was to go to prison. Right. I think if people regret their vote for Trump and admit it, they have integrity. And they don't come across as a cult member, because cult members can put no blame on him ever. Like, they will twist themselves into pretzels just to justify what's happening. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. Dave, Democrats have never stormed the Capitol. We're not the party of violence, my dude. You guys are the ones who went to the Capitol, beat police officers, smeared your shit all over the walls, and desecrated our Capitol. That was not Democrats. Oh, always wait and find out. New evidence is coming out. I don't talk to. You're a coward, so I'm going to mute you. If you don't come up and talk to me, I'm going to invite you one more time. You don't come up, you're getting muted. You can't just come in here and talk and hide in the chat when we're here for conversations. If you're trying to defend the January 6th, you're a traitor to this country. Same with you, Terry. Who is the people, Terry? Who are the people, Terry, who went to jail for the violence that was caused during the BLM riots? Why don't you Google that before you come up, before you make an idiot of yourself, Terry? Google it before you come up, because you're going to look really dumb. We have nothing to defend. Okay. Just next time, just say you're scared. It's easier and it's quicker and it takes less words. School's out. You can tell the children are out. Go play Roblox. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. The fetuses are out in force. All right. This one's just kidding. I don't have time for fetuses. Yeetus the fetus. Come on, Greg. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. Let's chat. Like, I know it's hard to admit you got duped. I know it's hard for you to admit that you've been played. I know that it's hard for you to admit that you've been conned. Oh my God. I don't want to embarrass you. Greg, just say you're scared next time. Okay. It's less words. No one's ever embarrassed me, and no Trump supporters ever out debated me, because you have no facts. You have no data. All you come up here is with misinformation, slurs, and insults. please come up and try to embarrass me. If I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. I have been corrected on my live. I'm like, oh, I got that wrong. Sorry, guys. Because I actually I have testicular fortitude. I just wear mine on my chest. It takes a grown-up, it takes an adult to admit when they're wrong or that they made a mistake. Look at all Trump supporters in here. Thank you, Democrats, for voting Trump in. One follower, troll, bot. Goodbye. Come back on your main account and have a conversation instead of hiding behind a fake account. Oh, Greg's still here? He still hasn't come out to try to embarrass me? No, like that's ever what happened.
Hello?
Intros. Can you turn down your music?
Yo.
Did you vote for Trump?
I did not. I'm in the UK, but I support him.
Stay on your side of the pond. Nobody gives a shit. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. All right, that's okay. Greg is a coward, so we're just going to mute him. There goes your First Amendment. Bye. The only way you can talk now is if you come up and talk to me in the box. I asked for people who voted for Donald Trump to come up. Greg is just embarrassing himself because he's like, I don't want to come up and embarrass you. Bitch, please. He's got that ego, thinking he's going to come up here and school this lady. Baby bottles in the chat for Greg, y'all. Baby bottles in the chat for Greg. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. You guys haven't had very good representation today, MAGA. Their baby bottles are for you, Greg. Because you're too scared to come talk to little old me. You just don't want to be dog walked by a woman who's smart, intelligent, and won't take your shit. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Yeah, definitely Lolo. Lolo like this. Micropene. They just don't want to be humiliated by a woman. Because I know far more than they do. Jackson, I'm not bringing you up. You have 0 followers. You're either a bot or a troll who's going to come up, slur all over the place, and I'm not interested. All of you are just trolls. Go away. Everybody in the chat box has like 7, 9, 0. Hiding behind a fake account. Nope. I know you Trump supporters don't like consent, but I said no. Quit requesting. Oh, that's okay. Now you're just going to get the boot. So blocked. You'll never see me go live again because you don't know about consent. So I wouldn't want to talk to you anyway. Nope. I don't bring up people that have less than 10 followers or have no followers because you're usually bots. You just come up here and slur. And I'm not interested. I'm here for real conversations, not to play stupid. Yeah, I already know you're just going to come up here and crash out. So I'm going to spare the viewers your crash out. Go away. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Otherwise, I'm going to do a restart because I'm not getting anybody. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up and talk to me. Instead of just hiding in the comments section, come up and talk. You're such fucking cowards. If these same chuds are the ones who are like, I'm an alpha man. Not worth my time is the same thing as saying, I'm scared to talk to you. It's fewer words. Just say it. So you just come up with insults, slurs, misinformation. You ask for a source and they run. That's the trajectory of every single Trump voter that I've ever talked to. Taylor, did you vote for Trump? All right, guessing that's a tapping error. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Oh, thank you, Hope Streams. I love the bouquets. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Those are so pretty. If you haven't hit the little heart me up there next to my name, that little heart, go ahead and hit that. It only costs you 1 coin, but it really does a lot for the algorithm. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Losing money, you're lying. My 401k is up. Stop lying. Okay. If you could possibly do a coherent sentence, that might be better. Learn sentence structure. And this is the party who wants to eliminate the Department of Education. Great. Great. I don't lie. Lady is lying. Lady is lying. She's lying. Tell me what I'm lying about. How big a boy are you? What am I lying about? Come up and tell me with your big boy voice. Oh, I don't see any guest requests coming up because you guys are just chumps. Just chuds. They don't need no damn education. I didn't even mention the stock market. No, sure didn't. Not once. Did you lose your home at? Did you lose your at-home jobs? What? What about Biden? Oh, they're so scared. You guys are cowards. You guys are so boring. I've had many great conversations. I just typically match energy. And if you're going to act like a complete chud and not say anything of value and just insult and lie and spread misinformation, then it's not going to go well. I'm not a liberal whiner. I'm here for conversation. And oh, look at you. Look at you have your invites off. You don't get a voice in my live. The only way you can have live is if you come up and talk to me because you're scared. Enrique Jackson. Oh, there goes your First Amendment rights in my life. You don't get any. Davey's a friendly. He was just being funny. Davey did vote for Trump, but he's changed his mind. And he's doing the work. I know, Josue, we don't need a woman president. Yes, that's what we know. That's why you voted for Trump. We understand. You're a misogynist. Women are natural born leaders, baby. We do it in our families every day. And we're certainly not as emotional as Trump and Elon are. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. We are natural born leaders. We do it all the time, and we are certainly not as emotional as men. When we get emotional, we may cry or, get upset for a few minutes. Men get violent. So I would take my chances with a woman any day. Every war that started or we participated in this country has been started by a man. So it's time for women. Why don't we have any women? Because we have too many misogynists in this country. Because men have conditioned themselves to believe they're natural born leaders. It's just not true. We move on and take care of business. That's exactly right. We move on and take care of business. Men get violent, women don't. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Man, they are so scared today. They will not come up and talk. I've invited every one of them up here that have their invites on. Teresa Brooks Scott. I haven't even seen a comment by that person. Mike over on YouTube, why don't you go look and see who actually set the fires during the BLM protesters and who actually went to jail. Do that before you make an ass of yourself in the comment section. Okay, go Google that. Google's free. It's free. It doesn't even cost you $100 to search. It's totally free. Go look up who was actually sent to prison for the violence during the protests. You're going to be surprised, boogie boogie boo. I'm boring without MAGA. Oh, well, I mean, it is boring. I mean, it is. People are here for conversation. I guess they can't handle that their two daddies are fighting. I don't know. And they have to choose sides. Oh no, am I going to be a tech bro or a theocrat? Ooh. I pick and choose what comments I look at. Yeah, they go by a little quick. Yeah, and I don't have conversations with the chat. If you want to come up and converse and talk to me, come up with your big boy voice and talk to me. I invited you. Big boy. Why aren't you up here? Oh, Paul, where are you, boo? Yeah, that's what I thought. Coward. They just want to come in, talk their smack. Okay, Cancer Joe. I'm literally going to just ban and block you from ever seeing me go live again, because for you to make fun of Joe Biden is fucking disgusting. Filth. I don't respond to texting, Paul. I just said I don't talk to the chat and have questions and go back and forth with the chat. I'm here for conversation. So I'll invite you one more time. And if you're not going to come up, move on. I'm not going to respond to your questions. I'm not going to converse with you in the chat. I'm here for conversations. I'm texting you in the chat. Why don't you just talk to me here? No, not how I do my lives. That's okay. Paul's a taco, just like Trump. Trumpers always chicken out. And if they don't, Trumpers always crash out. And they do. All right. I guess I'm going to have to do a quick restart because I don't have any Trump supporters that will come up and talk to me. And it's quite honestly, it's been almost an hour. I had one person come up for a few minutes and then ran when I asked for a source. Not sending your best, guys. Maybe I'll put my call-in number over there on YouTube and let them call in since everybody on TikTok is scared. All right. I'm going to do a quick restart, y'all. I'll be right back. Scared little boys want to just sling their schlong around but don't want to come up and talk and use their big boy voice because I'm scared of little old me. I'm scared. I'm going to go to the bathroom. All right. Right, Relic? That's probably it. I'm going to get dog walked by a woman, and it would be so embarrassing if my wife saw that. So I'm just going to, don't want to be embarrassed. Embarrassed. All right. We are live back on TikTok now. We are live back on TikTok. Come over and find me. Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Tap, 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 tap. Let's get back up on that For You page for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. I struggle with this circle so bad every day. You guys see me doing this. You can't hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. That was weird. All right. Let me bring up my backup account. Hold on. It's probably the fan for my laptop. I can't really do anything about that. But when I bring my backup account up, it goes away. So let me bring up my backup account. That noise, whatever, will go away. All right, there we go. Everybody tap, tap, tap. Let's get up on the For You page as quick as we can. Hopefully we get some conversation in here today because I had to do a restart because we were on the coward side of Mega and nobody would come up and talk to me. All right. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up, everybody else. Just keep on hitting the screen for me. Well, I guess I'm going to stay a square today because I can't get the circle. All right. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody else, just keep on tapping. Keep on tapping. Lori, if you're in here, thank you for the $10 cash app. Rough day. I love you so much. Wish we were closer for a drink. Thank you, Lori. I really hope that you're in here so you could hear me say thank you. I think you sent it right as I was restarting, and it came through. So I'm sorry. Hopefully you're in here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Oh, there you are, Lolo. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was very kind of you. I appreciate it. All right, everybody keep tapping. We have not hit the For You page again. What is going on? I think they're suppressing left creators. I truly believe that. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody else, just tap that screen. Hopefully we can get up on the For You page, share the live, interact with the live. Hopefully that'll help. Hi, Buffy. I truly think they are suppressing left creators. I've never had this much trouble to getting up on the For You page. It's crazy. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Come on down. You're the next contestant on Diavatalks, baby. Well, Parker also has a lot more followers than I do. He always has a lot because he gets a lot of Gen Z that go in there. And Parker's been doing this way longer than I have. He's had a lot longer to build his platform. I have no hate toward Parker and Dean and all them. They've been doing this way longer than me. I was asked if Parker and Dean were my sons. I'm like, no. All of us left creators are all related. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I still don't think I've hit the For You page yet. Will you be watching the parade or the Pope or some protest? Boycott that parade. Oh, I would never watch that fucking vanity parade. But I think everyone should request tickets. Everyone should request tickets and not go. I know a lot of people have. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I don't hate other creators. There's enough room for everybody on this app. I don't hate on any other creators that have more people, more engagement. No jealousy here. I have no idea how to request tickets. I'm sure you can just Google that. I have no clue. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I want to talk to you. Let's have a conversation. If you voted for Donald Trump, I want to talk to you. There's a lot of pride parades that day, too. Oh, thank you, Buffy. I love you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I still don't think I've hit the For You page. I haven't even got to 300 people watching yet. That is insane. I usually have 300 or 400 people within the first 5 minutes. That would be so funny, Linda. If the Pride Parade went and joined the... I would then tune in to watch. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump voters to talk to. So if you voted for Donald Trump, I'd love to talk to you. I would love to talk to you. Maybe I'll change the background. I don't know what I don't think it's the background. I don't think it matters today. I'm just not getting any. Maybe this one. The documentary about white, it's called White with Fear. It's on Prime Video. Right, White with Fear. Excellent documentary. You have to search for it. It's not going to come up in new documentaries. You have to literally type it out and search for it. But it's there. White with Fear. Very, very good. All white people should watch it. They're mourning the divorce of their daddies. I know. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking to talk to you. Please, please come talk to me. Now, I wonder how the Navy and the Marines feel. Because this is like an Army parade. It's just celebrating the Army. What about the people that are Marines or Navy? Seems kind of like a slap in the face to those guys, don't you think? If it's celebrating the military, it should be all of them. Not just Army. They're just calling it that because it happens to be the Army's birthday or whatever. And so we all know it's for him. We know it's a vanity parade. He already said he wanted one for his birthday, and everyone threw a big hissy fit. So now he's like, we'll call it a military parade. And everyone's like, now like, yes, let's do a military parade. Like we're not dumb. His voters are. We're not dumb. His voters fall for that bullshit, but the rest of us are like, we're not dumb. Sorry. Thank you guys. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. This is crazy. I'm definitely being shadow banned. If I can't even get out of the 300s. You guys know I usually have 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 900, 1,000 people in here. This is crazy. This is crazy. I think I'm definitely being shadow banned. I think a lot of left creators are. And Mike, I told you to Google it, right? Did you Google it, Mike? Did you Google it? Did you Google it, Mike? He's like, yeah, because no one from the left engaged in any numerous fires and anti-government activity across the U.S. We are allowed to peacefully protest. The fires you're talking about was from the Boogaloo Boys during BLM. Do your homework before you open your mouth because you just look dumb. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Can you put some waters in your fridge? Thanks. Oh my God, this is so painful. Is there anybody over on YouTube that would like to call in? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Right now they see what they won. I bet they have buyer's remorse. What do you have? Thank you for the gifts, guys. Josue, I know I muted you last time. If you're not going to come up here, I'm just going to mute you again. I'm here for conversation. If you're too scared to come up, I don't want you chirping in my comment section. I'm sick of you cowards. I'm really here to have legit conversation, and you guys just want to stay in the comment section. It's boring. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's talk. Well, you know what? Let me do something here. Instead of just sitting here trying to get them to come up, I'm just going to start talking. I'm going to look up the indictment of Abrego Garcia because I heard some things about it today that I find interesting, and maybe we can talk about that. Maybe it'll prompt them to want to come up because they'll be like, "It's illegal," because they go all crazy. All right. All right. All right. Let's get into this indictment. Because there was some curious things. All right. His allegations are: the only one barking is you. You're not worth talking to. Oh, Shakira, just go ahead and tell me you're scared. Just tell me you're scared to talk to me. It'll save you some time and some characters. Oh, I would love to debate Christians, but MAGA aren't Christians. So, conspiring. Now they're trying to say all the way from 2016. In or around 2016, through in or around 2025, Armando Abrego Garcia and others known and unknown to the grand jury conspired to bring undocumented aliens to the United States from countries such as Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Ecuador, and elsewhere, ultimately passing through Mexico before crossing into Texas. The co-conspirators knew the undocumented aliens did not possess authorization to enter the United States. This is going on. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I'm looking for you, but you guys don't want to come up, so I'm talking about something else. These are co-conspirators that are saying he was part of it. Those co-conspirators are already in federal prison. So I wonder what the Trump administration promised them to say that he was part of it. That makes me wonder what they promised those people, the co-conspirators that are already in federal prison, what they offered them to say he was part of it. Because all they're trying to do is drag this guy through the mud so they see he was a criminal so they can justify what they did. Or citizenship or something, yeah. But he was actually, there's so many things in here saying that he was soliciting child porn. That's not even one of the charges. He was only charged with 2 things due to smuggling. But they are saying they're put a whole bunch of stuff in this indictment that has nothing. No charges were attached to it. They're just lying. That he was a member of MS-13. This is crazy. Oh, they're absolutely going to railroad him. There's so much stuff in this indictment that has nothing to, he only got charged with 2 things, but the stuff in here is crazy. Let me go down to that part. Hold on. Transporting people. They filed it in Tennessee, I think, so they they could get a conservative judge. They can hopefully railroad the guy. Yeah, literally, there's only 2 counts. There's 2. Unlawful transportation. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on. Right. Do they not know? Do they not know that when people do day labor and do construction jobs and they go to other states, they always go in big vans? I mean, that's how they travel. Carpooling is now illegal. Does that mean if I'm driving around with my 2 adult children who are half Mexican and I get pulled over and they say I'm trafficking them? Oh, morality police, shut the fuck up. You're getting muted again. They don't all have the same address. Yeah, they don't all have to live in the same house. Carpooling doesn't mean you live together. God, they're so stupid. It must be painful to be that dumb. Honest to God. Twenty 2022. When he wasn't Mike, shut up. You're lying. Antifa was there on January 6th too, since you're on conspiracy theories. Is that why he pardoned them all? All the people that were in prison, the 1,200 people that have been, they all got pardoned, were all Antifa. So Trump is pardoning Antifa? Get the fuck out of here. You people are deranged. They're so fucking dumb. Yeah, carpooling implies you don't live together. Mike needs to get an education. Mike, do you want to call in and debate me? Actually, don't worry. Don't bother. You're not even up to the intelligence level that I can have a coherent conversation with. Forget it. You obviously peddle in conspiracy theories and absolute dog shit nonsense. Don't worry. If you're not Antifa, then you're a fascist. Congratulations. Welcome to Germany in the 1930s, Mike. You're either anti-fascist or fascist. I'll proudly say I'm Antifa because I'm definitely anti-fascist. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I don't know how they tie their own shoes and walk every day. Yeah, school buses. School buses are now going to be human trafficking because they all carpool into school. All carpool into school. It's so dumb. Not had a lunch kit. Oh no. I don't give a fuck, Bones. They're dragging this man through the mud just because they fucked up. And they are railroading him. They are lying. And did you know? Oh, let me look at his name because I only bring factual information. I think it was the chief prosecutor, but I have to do. Yeah, the chief prosecutor. The chief prosecutor resigned in Tennessee. The chief prosecutor resigned over the Kilmar Abrego Garcia indictment because he said it was nothing but political. The chief prosecutor resigned because it's political. This is not anything that this man actually did. They're making this shit up because they fucked up and sent him to El Salvador. And they said they could not bring him back, We can't do it. Our hands are tied. We can't bring him back. The Elon Musk and Donald Trump feud blows up. And the very next day, he's back in the United States. Oh, they brought him back real quick, huh? Real quick. Try to get our attention off of the feud between Musk and him saying that Donald Trump is on the Epstein list. And you know why the evangelicals will still stick by him even if he's on that list? Because a lot of pastors are also P3DOs. I said what I said. I said what I said. Thank you, Corey. Yeah. They said that there's evidence that they knew that those people they sent to El Salvador had no criminal record. That this administration knew that they were not criminals. Oh, we have a flash goal from TikTok. Everybody do the heart me up there next to Diavatalks, that little heart me. It only costs you 1 coin, but it helps with this little flash goal that they have. Thank you, guys. 40 different people have to send 1 heart me. Like, they're playing with people's lives. These are people. These are human beings. These are people just living and working, and they're not criminals. They're not doing anything but working. It's so gross. Mike, we know that about Obama. He was called the deporter in chief, but they all got due process. There's the difference. Come up with a different talking point, Mike, because you're not doing a very good job. Diava, you are my go-to for sanity. You changed my life. Don't let the bastards grind you down. We love you forever. Thank you, Danny, the dog nanny. Thank you for the $10. Thank you. K-Cats, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Appreciate your support, guys. They're working and injecting billions of dollars into the economy. Yes. And they pay taxes. They pay into Medicare that they never get to get those benefits out of. I need 12 more people to send a heart me if you haven't sent one yet. Oh, Kristen, thank you so much. Thank you, Elaine. I did the stars because I think they're cute. The little mini stars are so cute. So cute. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Join the conversation. I have a spot open for you. I'm definitely being shadow banned. Yes, he's part of a union. He was a construction worker. His attorney was on TV this morning, did an interview, and said this is just all made up. They would have arrested him back in 2022 if the police officer suspected that he was smuggling people. He would have been detained. He would have been charged. He would have been arrested. He wasn't even given a ticket. His union came out in defense of him. He was union. His union came out and did a press conference saying, we return our guy back home. They would have had evidence way back then. The police officer, you do know that there's a body cam footage on YouTube. Like, you can watch the stop. Oh, Mike, keep trying. What about all the drone strikes? What about all the drone strikes by Trump? He did more drone strikes than Obama. Can you please get better material? You are so dumb. God, these people are fucking stupid. And yes, they all had due process. There's something called expedited removal, but they still get due process. Try again. Mike over here on YouTube is trying so hard. He's trying so hard, y'all. If there's anybody over there on YouTube who wants to call in and debate me, if you voted for Donald Trump, let me know. I'll put the number in the comment section. The people here over on TikTok, I'm being shadow banned on TikTok because I can't get over for 300 something people in here. And there's no Trump supporters in here at all. Y'all, I'm gonna do one more restart, see if that works. If it doesn't, maybe I'll do friendlies for a little bit, and then I'll probably get off because what am I supposed to do? They won't come up. I'm not hitting the For You page, so there's no Trump supporters in here. What else am I supposed to do? Oh, who's coming up? Did we finally get one to come up? Let's see. Huevos from.
Hello?
My God, you got a lot of background noise. Woo!
Oh, I'm done. What's up?
Okay. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
32, Texas.
Okay. Is there anything in particular that you wanted to talk about, or?
Well, Trump is the best president in my lifetime, so.
Can you tell me how?
Bush was better?
Can you tell me how?
Bush was better?
Can you tell me how?
Yeah, he didn't get us in no new wars like every other president before us.
But that's not true. He was doing drone strikes in Yemen. He was doing drone strikes in Yemen. He was doing all kinds of things over in the Middle East. So no, you're wrong. I mean, did we get a conflict? Like, did we get into a full-on war? No. Yes.
No, we didn't. We did it with Bush. We did it with Obama. Obama did a lot of bad things, actually. If you actually pay attention to it, he drone strike even American citizens.
Oh, I know. And Donald Trump has done.
A lot of bad things. Yes, he did.
Are you Mike? Are you Mike from YouTube? Are you Mike from YouTube?
Am I what?
Are you Mike that was over on YouTube?
No, I'm not Mike from YouTube.
Oh, okay. Because he just said the exact same thing in the chat that Donald Trump did more drone strikes than Obama. Can go look, 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 go look. You got Google in your hand. Go look and see. No. Go look and see who did more drone strikes, Obama or Trump. Go.
No new wars, man.
I don't care.
Yeah, clearly you're a warmonger.
That doesn't. No, I'm not a warmonger at all. But that's not the.
Keep that word continuing
That's not the only measure of a president, sir.
That's fine. Yeah, why don't you go housing illegal? Why don't you give money to Ukraine yourself?
Where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Where's your heritage from?
Oh, you want to play that game? My family's Mexican. But I'm American. I was born here. If I were to go to Mexico, they wouldn't see me as a Mexican. They'd see me as an American.
But you're still a race trader, and you're
I'm not a race trader. Mexican is not a race, ma'am. Let's get that straight.
You're a self-loathing person. Then you don't care about your own people.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're very ignorant.
You don't care about your own people.
If you were to go to war, would you think I'd put my loyalty to Mexico or the United States? If I live here, I'm born here, I'll put my loyalty to the United States, the best country in the world. That, by the way, gives more.
Dude, have you been drinking a lot of coffee?
No, I'm literally giving you facts. If you don't like them,
No.
Plus,
Hey!
What are you talking about? We're the most nicest country.
I don't allow men to speak over me, so if I'm speaking, shut your fucking pie hole, okay?
Look, bitch, what?
Men don't. Hey, no.
Your husband.
Hey. I don't make sandwiches. They make sandwiches for me, bitch. I'm not the one. I'm not the one.
Yeah, you're all dried up, lady.
Oh, there's the misogyny. Oh, there it is. That's why you voted for Trump. That's why.
That's why. Fucking scrawny.
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I have something for you. Wait, but don't go anywhere. Wait, I got something for you. Just hold on. I have something for you. I think you'll like it. Don't go. Oh! Dried up old lady. You only wish you could have this, bitch.
I'm going to be the most hateful person in the world, and then I'm going to say, why don't you like it? Why don't you like it? I hate you. Why don't you love us?
I told you, all they have is crash outs, slurs, insults, misinformation. This whole Obama did more drone strikes. And he's like, the only thing he did was that he didn't start any new wars. I'm like, yeah, he was still sending drone strikes over, though. We weren't like out of conflicts. Were we in a named war? No. He's just mad because nobody wants him.
And what's weird is I have to teach him about his own heritage now. You, sir, come from indigenous people. They were colonized by the Spaniards. You know, that happened a long time ago now. In the perspective of things, not really that long ago. But we'll go ahead and say that a few generations ago. So you had nothing to do with that. But you are the culmination of that. And what you're doing is perpetuating that system even more by throwing yourself in with a regime that would eradicate you as even a Spaniard and an indigenous person. Either way, they don't want you. Now, they'll take you as long as you're voting for them. They will use you and then discard you, and you'll be part of the populace yet again. You are not part of the upper half, nor the 1%, nor the 0.01%.
And they're never going to pick you.
You're a cannon fodder.
Exactly. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up.
Oh, and don't forget, buddy, you said you were born here. Were your mama and daddy born here? Because if not, they want you on the chopping block. They want the ability to tell you are not natural born. Because your mama and your daddy wasn't born here. So if they can, and they want to, they will keep attempting to get rid of you. Because then they will have the population majority. And they know that's statistically that will give them the advantage that they need to continue to stay in power. It doesn't mean that every white person in the country believes that. Because I know 75 million people for sure that made sure that they voted to say that they don't. But as long as they can get that 77 million, that 76, that 75.5, and that 75 and one vote, they know that they will make sure that they do their best to make that happen over and over again.
According to ChatGPT, Barack Obama had the most, 500. But they were also going after, I believe they were going after Osama bin Laden and like those. I'm not saying it's, I try to be factual. However, Donald Trump had around 300, but he loosened rules of engagement and the classified data reporting. And it also had a caveat at the bottom that the numbers varied depending on the reporting source. So the numbers could be off depending on how it was reported. So it was not none, but there was 75 American or 86, 69 American troops unalived during Trump's administration. It's only 13 under Biden. So they have to go all the way back to Obama. They always got to bring that man name up.
That's when we lost this goddamn country.
Yep. I've had only 2 Trump voters up here for the entire hour and a half I've been up here. The first one left because I asked for a source, and this guy left because I wouldn't let him talk over me. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. And I'm definitely being, how did I just get bananaed? How did I just get bananaed? Trump voters were in their feelings. I got a banana. I'll appeal it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I got a banana. Probably because I wouldn't let men speak over me. Nope, I got banned. I appealed. We'll see what they do. I got banned for bullying and harassing because I wouldn't let that man talk over me. That tracks. That tracks. So emotional. So emotional. So emotional. These emotional men get all up in their feels. They get in their feels. Emotional. I'm appealing. Let's see what comes of the appeal. We're literally talking to Fang. Can't imagine it would stand, but crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened. Appeal not approved. Crazy. me send it to my agent. Usually ends up getting reversed. Oh, hey, Mr. Photobomb. Maybe I'll do call-in. Maybe I'll do call-in on YouTube, since I don't seem to be getting any engagement whatsoever on my main page. I'm shadow banned. All right. Sent it to Ari. I guess I'm going to go live on my backup account. I'm going to put the call-in number over here on YouTube and have people call in that way. That's going to be nuts. All right, I'm going to go live on my Diavatalks 2.0 account, but I'm going to put the number on YouTube so people on YouTube, if you're voted for Donald Trump, you can call in too. Give me get set up real quick. We'll get on YouTube. We'll try it. One second. I don't know how to pin it. I'm using StreamYard, so I can't pin it. I don't know how to pin anything through StreamYard. I'm not on YouTube Studio. I think this is going to be the last week that I use YouTube Studio. I mean, the StreamYard. I'm going to go straight to YouTube Studio. Give me a second, guys. I don't know. I haven't set up OBS. It was a little confusing for me. I didn't know how to set it up. I got bananas. Oh, well, I was talking to Fang. All right. All right, I'm live on my Diavatalks 2.0 account. I'm going live right now. But I'm going to put the number over here on YouTube. This is my call-in number. On Twitch or YouTube, you can call in on that number. Welcome in, welcome in. If you guys could kindly tap away. Tap away. I got a banana for 24 hours. I got a banana, nanner. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Everybody keep tapping that screen for me. It was just me and Fang. I know. For bullying and harassing. I guess I was bullying Fang by talking to him. I don't know. That was wild. It was probably the last guest who got butt hurt. Thank you, Molly. I just did that for the phone number. Fang was bullying me. You know, Magga can't read a pie chart. You guys are so funny. It was his machismo. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you're over on YouTube or Twitch and you want to call in and you're a Trump supporter or a Trump voter, call me and we'll talk. All right. Everybody tap that screen. We should be hitting the For You page any second now. If you voted for Donald Trump, come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, I'm looking to talk to you. Let's chat. If you're over on YouTube and Twitch, you can call into the call-in number. It should be highlighted. If you don't see it, let me know. I'll drop it in the comment section over on YouTube and Twitch, and you can call in. But no, men are not sensitive at all. No, not at all. Not at all. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. All right, everybody. We should be hitting the For You page anytime now, unless I'm getting shadow banned on this account, which is very possible. But if you want to just keep on tapping that screen, we should have some, hopefully get some Trump voters in here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you're over on YouTube and Twitch, you can call into the number that's pinned. If you don't see the number and want it, I can put it in the comment section. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I got a 24-hour timeout. So it came up on my backup account. I have 22 people watching over on YouTube. If any of you would like to call in, the number should be pinned or highlighted. If you don't see it, let me know, and I'll put the phone number in the comment, and you can call in and debate me that way. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. I am looking for Trump voters to talk to. I do have a open panel for you. Come on up. Another paid actor? Me? Oh, that was loud. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I don't answer questions from the comment section. We're here for conversation. I'm not talking to the chat. If you want to talk to me, hit the guest request and come up. Or say me and I'll invite you up. Super easy. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you voted for Donald Trump and you want to come up, put a 1 in the chat and I'll just bring you up. But don't coward it out in the comment section. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come up, or just put a 1 in the chat and I'll bring you right up. Come on, Trump voters. Let's go. Be loud and proud of your man. Stand by your man. If you're over on YouTube and Twitch and you want to call in and you voted for Donald Trump, call the number that's up there. We'll talk that way. And if you don't see the number, let me know and I'll put it in the comment section. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I'm definitely being shadow banned. There's only 200 people in here. They are not putting me on the For You page. God damn it! Okay, you need to move so I can fix it, please. Just scared the shit out of me. I'm not mad. It just scared the crap out of me. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. My Ava was laying on the floor next to me, and she was messing with my office chair, and she didn't know it was going to drop me down because I'm short. I'm only 5'1". She had no idea it was okay. There we go. She had no idea it was going to drop me. Scared the shit out of me though. Woo! You thought Ava tried to take me out? No. Oh my goodness. That was funny. I'm like a whole 5'1", dude. So I'm really short. I have to like jack the chair up. She had no idea what the lever did. Yeah, she's upset because of my reaction. I didn't mean it. It was just scared the shit out of me. I am not. I am 5'1". I am fun size. She Hollywood towered me. That is true. I am only 5'1". I know she's upset because of my reaction. I was like, God damn it. She has an anxiety disorder, so she literally just ran out of here. I told her I wasn't mad. Just scared the crap out of me. Yeehaw, thank you. With my strong presence, you thought I was 6 feet tall. I'm only 5. More concentrated awesomeness. Exactly. Everyone's taller than me. I know, poor Eva, she feels bad. I know. I don't want her to feel bad. One foot taller. Ow. I hit the bar. I hit the bar desk with my foot. My foot jumped up when it scared me, and I have a bruise right across my leg. I hit it hard. That hurt. She scared the crap out of me. Anyway, your son is 6'9", and you're 5'6". Oh my God. I'm 5'1". My ex-husband was 5'4". He was Mexican. He was short. Troy and Sabrina's dad. Troy and Sabrina's dad was 5'4". So we're just all short. Hey, she won't do that again. No. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. She's not going to do that again. She had no idea that that's how an office chair works. She didn't know. But she was laying on the floor next to me. She likes to lay on the floor a lot. I think that's a neurodivergent thing. She lays on the floor all the time. She was playing with the lever. She had no idea. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. You Trump voters are so scaled. Kind of pathetic. She does feel bad. Don't vote for me, you're not black, same race. Oh God. Mike is back on YouTube again. You guys won't believe what he said. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. He said, sounded just like Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. The same racists who voted against desegregation and busing schools. Tell me you didn't read the speech without telling me you didn't read the speech. Mike, you are so spectacularly wrong. So spectacularly wrong. Bless your heart. They are a lost cause at this point, I think. They're just a lost cause. Trump has what? Trump has had lived rent-free in your head for years now. Give it a rest, bit. He's the sitting president, you fucking dolt. If he would have gone away, I would never have talked about him again. Ever, 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 ever. It would have been my pleasure to never say his name again. But the fucker won't go away. We have a flash goal of the little heart me's at the top. If you would drop a heart me, I'd really appreciate it. If the motherfucker would go away, I would never speak his name again. If he would have done after the 2020 election, he's like, if I don't win, you guys will never see me again. If only he would have lied that time. And he would have just ran away into obscurity. I wouldn't be speaking his name. I wouldn't ever have to think of him ever again, hear his voice ever again, look at his orange fucking tangerine face ever again. If he would simply go away, I would be happy. Not crying. Do you see us up here crying? Not a one of us is crying. You guys are just delusional, as usual. They truly are. The Democrats didn't do anything. The Department of Justice and individual states charged him with his crimes. That wasn't Democrats. We didn't do any of that. He shouldn't have committed crimes and they wouldn't have prosecuted him. How about you start there? Don't be a fucking criminal. Okay, you're a coward because I invited you up and you're not coming up, so now you get the mute. The only way you're going to have a voice in here is if you come up and talk to me with your big boy pants, okay? Okay, there we go, okay. Don't get to be a coward in my life, sorry. Yeah. Keep your eyes on Rockland County, New York, especially you Trumpers, because you guys are going to be really, really big mad. Really, really mad. Because that will prompt hand recounts throughout the country, especially swing states. If you voted for Donald Trump, come up and talk to me. If you're a coward, stay in the comments. That's basically conceding that I'm right because you don't have the chutzpah to come up here and talk to me. Hey, Mike, over there on YouTube, why don't you call the number? Call the number, boo. No one can talk to a liberal. Their minds are made up. No, that's the beauty of being a Democrat is we aren't programmed. We aren't brainwashed with talking points.
Okay, you got me. Hello.
Hi. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 59 and I'm from the state of Texas.
Okay. What is one of your favorite policies of Donald Trump that he's gotten passed or influenced to get passed through Congress?
Well, I'm really not going to speak about Trump because I feel like that would be an argument. But what I am going to say, the reason why I voted for him after being a Democrat my whole entire life.
Yeah, I hear that every day. That doesn't mean anything. And no, you weren't. Go ahead.
Lady, don't see.
Yeah, gagged because you don't go from believing in human rights. You don't go from believing in human rights, and educational rights, and women's rights. You do not go from that to voting against everybody.
What women's rights has he taken? Name one. Name one women's right.
I guess you're not equipped for this conversation then, because if you don't know, then you don't have the emotional bandwidth to have this conversation. Yeah. Bye. Yep. Them damn pesky facts. God damn it. Don't come up here to ever. I couldn't tell you how many people. I was a lifelong Democrat. Don't believe it. You absolutely positively would not. You would vote for human rights, women's rights, educational rights, science, math, truth, and marginalized communities. You would not change your mind and suddenly vote for the people who are taking all of those away. You're a liar, and I don't believe you. And I bet you dollars to donuts. I bet you any amount of money she considers herself a Christian too. Real patriots of this country, the real patriots are the Democrats, because we're the ones trying to save democracy while your fucking Mango Mussolini is trying to become a dictator. So you are traitors to your country. Yes, science, Mike. Ever heard of it? We're a republic. I'm not even inviting that one up because that one's too dumb to even talk to. Yeah, right. You don't change your philosophy that fast. You don't change your whole entire what you believe in that fast to vote for a fascist. No. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Scary, angry? What the hell does that mean? If you're scared of me, I get it. I get it. The only reason why they don't like to say democracy, because it sounds like Democrat. So they say it's a republic because it has republic in it, like for Republicans in it. They don't understand that we're a representative democracy. We're both. We're a constitutional republic and a representative democracy. Oh my God. Because we don't know. It's got the word Democrat in it, so we don't think that's good. Go ask your husband to explain it to you. The request button is down below. It's the little pink and blue people at the bottom. I know, V. That's why they do that. They truly are like, it's a republic. Because it's got Republican in it. Again, American girl, that's why I'm not inviting you up. You're not intelligent enough to have the conversation with if you say something like that. Oh, no. What are you even talking about, Mike? Oh, you are absolutely right. No, I'm not watching California. I mean, I've gone by lives today when I've seen it, but I just keep going. I don't like violence. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I can't handle that kind of thing. I'm too empathic I just have too much empathy. I can't do it. No, I know there's massive protests. I understand that. I'm fully aware of what's happening, but I'm not watching them. No. I don't like to I don't like to watch violence and stuff like that. I'm afraid I'm going to see something. And I don't like violence. And I don't want to see somebody get hurt or something. Like on a live. Like I can't watch horror movies. I can't watch any of those things. I can't do it. Hey, Joe, how are you? Joe? Diaz?
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah.
Did you mean to come up?
Hi, how are you? I can barely hear you.
Yeah, you don't have a very good connection.
Do I have like red bars or something?
You have a little bit of an echo too.
Sorry?
Okay. There's too big of a delay. Maybe come off Bluetooth and rejoin. I know you're friendly, but I could hear the echo. It sounds like you're in your car, and it's probably the We're living rent-free in your tiny head forever. He's the sitting president, Michael. What is wrong with you? Why do you guys say he lives rent-free in our head when he's the sitting fucking president? Are you okay? He's on fucking TV every day. He never shuts his goddamn mouth. We don't have a chance to live rent-free in our head. He fucking won't go away. Now, who does live rent-free in your head is Joe Biden. Because you guys, oh, American girl, oh, how precious, how precious, how precious. I invited her up here and she declined. Okay. No, Michael won't request up either because he's a chicken. They all are. Okay. If you're not going to come up and talk to me, then you can just, you can be muted. You're not just going to be a coward in the comment section because you're too scared to talk with your big boy voice and just have a conversation. It's not that hard. MAGA definitely got scammed. Hopes, thank you for subscribing. Never see MAGA posting this shit about Joe. You're ridiculous. Now I know you're completely delusional. Like utterly, completely done. Delulu. Hello? You gotta turn off your music or your TV or whatever that is.
Is that better?
No.
What about now?
I'm not playing children games. This is ridiculous. What about now? We're not on a goddamn date, dude. Just like Barry White kind of shit. What about now? Gross. Joe, are you back?
Hi, Diava.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Sorry, I called you earlier. I was driving. I apologize. I was driving. I was just.
That's okay.
I was on my way to the casino. I was on my way to the casino.
Oh my God. How fun.
I'm in Albuquerque. I'm in Albuquerque, so we have casinos like that.
That's cool.
Not so much, but I mean, you know what I mean? But anyway, I've been wanting to tell you this thing, like, it's not a story, it's like real life. So I have a sister, right? And I love her, but she lives in Texas, and she's really, really Catholic. But she's really, really MAGA. You know what I mean? But the thing about that is her husband is from Guatemala. Check this out. Her husband is from Guatemala. And I told her since like 2016, I was like, why are you voting for this guy? This guy hates immigrants. And she's like, oh, no, it's going to be good and this and that. And you know what just happened recently up in Texas where my sister lives?
Did he get deported?
He didn't get deported, but they were raiding where he works, so like everybody scattered. You know what I mean? So I don't know, because I don't keep in touch with her. Once I found out she was MAGA, I stopped talking to her. I mean, sorry, but not sorry. You know what I mean?
She's getting what she voted for.
Exactly, and I don't wish no bad on her, but I mean, come on. I warned her a long time ago. I said, this is gonna happen. This is gonna.
We all tried.
But see, the thing is, my brother-in-law, he owns this company, and they're like my sister lives in like Cedar Park, which is like a high-class place in like Austin. You know what I mean? Like I've been to their houses; they're rich and all this stuff. But now, you know what I mean? Money's not gonna save them.
Nope.
Now, you know what I mean? But I was just putting my 2 cents in there. I've been wanting to tell you that because it's crazy. Like, but I love you so much, Diava.
Thank you, Joe.
You're an inspiration to me and to everybody. Like you're
Thank
the
you.
best. I mean, I listen to you every day. Adam Cray is one of my favorites. Nishi. I mean, and Johnny. I love all you guys. I mean, you guys are like. You guys are. I mean, you're not my life. But you know what I mean? Like my TikTok life.
We're your chosen friends and chosen family.
Yes, you guys are the best. I love all you guys. I subscribe to all you guys.
Thank you.
I don't have much money, but whatever I do, I'll subscribe. So
I appreciate you, Joe. Thank you so much.
You know what? I sent you. I don't know if you could get them, but I sent you a TikTok video about eating ice. It's so cute.
Okay.
I don't know. Look for it.
Okay.
And then if you can, just let me know if you saw it. It's about eating ice because I know you love to eat ice.
I do.
So it's a video of this guy. It's just you got to see it. It's
okay.
Awesome.
I'll look for it. Thank you so much.
And I miss Jem so much, and I love Val. I love all you guys.
Thank you.
You guys be good and keep destroying these MAGA. I don't even know what to call them anymore.
Chuds. I call them chuds.
There you go. But just keep being a thunder. You know what? And just
thunder come for life, baby.
thunder on their ass, and I love you. I'm out.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you.
Drop me, please.
I got you. I think Jem's just taking a break. I haven't seen her on anyone's live, so I think she might just be taking a break. Tired?
Yeah, tired.
Oh, tired of the fighting. Thank you. I had to click on it to see the whole thing.
I just want to tell you, I just love you, and I love Johnny, and you guys just make my day. It makes me feel happy about what,
a video about the ice raid in Minneapolis. I don't know if you saw that, where the people were fighting back when they were taking the people out.
Oh, yes.
One of the guys said, well, they deserve to be taken. These people deserve it. That's what we voted for and all this. And I said, you don't have a heart. You don't have a heart. And
They do not.
I got penalized for that on TikTok.
Oh.
All I said is you don't have a heart.
They don't.
What is going on? I mean, I could understand if I swore or something. I'm just like,
I got bananaed on my main account a half an hour ago, and nobody was in the box. I was talking to a friendly.
what is going on? Does Trump have something to do with TikTok?
I don't know.
But I just wanted to say I love you. And,
thank you.
I appreciate there's so many people fighting back, and we're going to take this back. We're going to take USA back and make everybody welcome here, not just some people that are white. Welcome. Everybody should be welcome. We're the melting pot, and I want to keep it that way. So anyhow, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, I know I've been shadow banned on my main account today and on this account today. I never got over like 300 something people in either live, and I usually have way more than that. There was very few people in my live, so I don't think I'm hitting the For You page. Hi, Zahir.
Hi, Diava.
How are ya?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Ooh, boy, did I have an interesting day on Facebook. Man, I've been seeing all kinds of pride from a bunch of companies and posts, and they were all supporting pride, and there are a few MAGAs, insecure ones, having those laughing emojis and angry ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at all this love. Ugh, it makes me so angry. Me MAGA. Me mad.
Wah, wah.
Yep. Oh, here's something I want to talk about. I went on some sort of a beef with this one MAGA who is a outright crazy right-wing conservative who it was on a video about somebody raising up a flag, the pride flag, and this dude and a bunch of other people in the video are like the muff of the groomers, or let's see, yeah, they were talking about how they're still talking about how it's a rumor how people in the LGBTQ community are a bunch of rumors, which is not true at all.
No.
I've been hearing about straight people who are fucking rumors, and
pastors, preachers, priests.
Yeah, he'd be cussing at me and all that shit, and then he and I was like, at the end, I was like, what I said, I'm gonna paraphrase it. I said something on the lines like, of course you connect pedos with people in the LGBT community. That's something that crazy right-wing conservatives would do. I'm sorry, but if you think that these people are just a bunch of Jared Vogels, you're a fucking moron.
Yep.
You'll be hearing about pedo preaches.
You can't use that word. That's why we say P3DO or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. And how Trump would be talking about. I mean, there was a time, how Trump bust into, the dressing room of the beauty pageant.
Mm-hmm.
Some little teenage girls were dressing up,
mm-hmm.
and he thinks he can do it just because he can. And how he says like creepy shit like, if Ivanka wasn't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. And And I was
All
like,
you have to do is look up the Google Katie Johnson versus Donald Trump, or Katie
Yeah.
Johnson, Donald Trump, and Jeffrey Epstein.
yeah. Then I said, stop acting like you have dementia. You can shout all your hate all you want, but pride, love, and kindness is forever.
That's right.
You know what happened then?
What?
Nothing. He went silent. He went absolutely silent after I told him all that. It's like on your live. We got a runner. And I love how he said, like, before I started talking to him, he texted something like he said silence is the last thing. He said silence is the last thing I'll be, and then he's been silent for hours. And I'm here being like, what did you say about silence is the last thing?
Silence, yeah.
Yeah, what did you say about silence? Because looks like you have been silenced by me, motherfucker.
Exactly. They're always all talk. And you know what I think it is, to be honest with you? I think a lot of it is projection. When they say that, you know, LGBTQ people are the groomers and all this kind of stuff, it's probably they're confessing. That means that's what they are.
Yep, exactly.
Every accusation is a confession.
Every MAGA accusation is a confession, for sure. Thank you, Zahir, for coming up.
No problem.
Thank you.
Hey, Diava.
How do I hear myself in the background?
I have no idea. Because that's on YouTube as well.
Oh, okay. You're okay. I was gonna say, wait a minute.
I've got my other account on TikTok. I've got this account here, and I've got my other account on YouTube.
Well, I appreciate the support. I love it.
Because this is my main account, the account I'm on now. Then I've got Alionics, which is my the account that I found you on. And then I've got an Alionics.
Oh, this is Ali? Okay, got it.
Yeah, they're the same person. The
Got it.
reason I'm here is because I have more followers here.
I'll follow you
I
on
don't
this.
know why the account that I found you on has followers. I have posted one thing.
Oh yeah?
The one thing on my other account is a bunch of stuff that was like stuff that Elon said, but again about the guy who made Minecraft. He said a bunch of stuff against women, against trans people. Said that the QAnon stuff was legit.
Oh Lord.
But this account has my face on it
Okay.
as well. This one, the one I'm on now. Might do more content again because I kind of left when TikTok was going to get banned in the US. Then it didn't.
Well, it's supposed to be being banned again in like a week or two, so who knows?
I was going to say something, but I completely forgot what it was. Oh yeah, when you had the flash goal the first time before you got your banana. When you said, "Oh, do you help me?" I said, "Damn, I just did it."
Of course. I don't know why they picked that as a flash goal. I mean, I know that's what they want everybody to do, but like a lot of people that go into lives on a basis, they push it when they come in. So that if they do a flash goal, you're allowed to do it once.
Yeah. I didn't even realize I was up here until I looked down at my iPad and was like, "Oh, here."
Oh, that's so funny. Well, thank you, Allie, for coming up. It's nice to see you today.
Yeah, it's always great coming up here. I love being up here. It's fun.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I'll let you talk to whoever else.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Danny, hi.
Oh my gosh. I've never been live.
I know. I was surprised to see you. That's why I brought you right up. I'm like, I think this is a first.
I'm very nervous.
Oh, don't be. You're amongst friends. Don't worry about it.
I just wanted to say, after the election, I almost left TikTok completely. And you're the only person that kept me here. I just want to say thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Love you, and I love you.
Thank you so much. I love you back. I really appreciate your support of me and my, and our following and, our community we've built here. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
You've made me stronger in every conversation I've had out there, and thank you. I'll go back down, but thank you.
You're welcome. I'll put you back down. I don't want you to be nervous. You're amongst friends. But thank you for the sweet words. I really appreciate it. That was so nice. That was really sweet. Nobody has to be nervous to come up and talk. I'm nice. As long as you're not MAGA, I'm super fucking sweet.
You are incredibly sweet.
If you're MAGA, fuck you, and the horse you rode in, fuck your dog too. But if you're friendly, I love the shit out of you.
We're all here for each other. That's why I love this community. So how are you doing, Diava?
I'm doing good. Had a good time at the farmer's market last night with the kids, and we left the farmer's market. It was really loud. They had music really loud, and so Ava got a little bit of anxiety.
Understandable.
And she was like, "Let's go." So
I feel that I was overwhelmed. It's been a busy week, so earlier today I'm just sitting and with my partner and his family were watching sumo wrestling, and I'm just sitting there like, oh God, please, I want to go home now.
yeah, no, ATL fan. It's not. We're not disagreeing or agreeing to disagree. If you vote against human rights and the rights of my children and the rights of me, that's not an agree to disagree. That's fuck you and you're scum. Okay. Anyway, so we left the farmer's market and went to the park because it was still a daylight.
Yeah.
So we went to the park and played at the park for a little bit, and then we went to. And I said, "What do you guys want to get for dinner on that way home?" And so they said, "Can we go out to eat?" And so we went out to I took them out to a really nice restaurant that they really like. And we sat on the patio, but of course it was a Friday night and it started filling up and people were leaving and whole graduation parties, and they would stop and stand like right by our table and talk and then it started getting overwhelming for Ava. And so she wanted to walk away because we were eating outside. And she asked I said, "You can go down there and, walk down there while we're waiting for our food." Well, the server brought our food and he was like, "Where is everybody?" And I'm like, "She has an anxiety disorder and it was too much for her up here." He goes, "Oh my goodness." He goes, "We can move you down to the end of the patio where there's nobody else sitting. And that way I'll move all your stuff." And he started picking up the table. He moved all of our stuff all the way down to the other end of the patio where there wasn't anyone else eating. And so then it was quiet. We were able to enjoy the rest of our dinner. And then we came home and they did what they wanted to do. I over tipped him. I tipped him like 30% because
he didn't have to do that. So
right. He was accommodating.
Yeah.
He was accommodating and didn't make it like it was a problem or like, ugh, or, anything like that. He was like, "Oh my God, well, let's just move you down. You don't have to stay here." He goes, we want her to be comfortable. And so they moved us down the end of the patio where there wasn't another soul.
I love that. Like, you can't control anxiety disorders.
No.
Being like overwhelmed. Like, you can't control that. And for him to just be like, "Yeah, let's scoot you down here."
Yep.
Like, even if it's something, I wouldn't say it's something as huge as that, but something as just nice as moving you a few tables down it's very accommodating, and more like restaurants and more people in general should just be nice and be accommodating.
Well, I told him that. I thanked him probably 3 times every time he came back to the table. I'm like, "I just want to let you know, it probably doesn't seem like much. But it was really huge for her.
Yeah.
And it was just kind that he didn't make a big deal of it. It was just, and it was like, oh my God, well, then we're going to move you down. I'll move your stuff. And he didn't even really give me a chance to say yes or no. He started picking up the plates and moving them. I'm like, fantastic. So I give him like a 30% tip because I was like, it was really, really nice. Oh no, my waiter absolutely definitely did not vote for Trump. He is Pride Month. He's Team Pride Month.
It's that one time when you don't get a choice when the waiter moves your table to be accommodating.
Yeah. No, he was definitely Team Pride Month. For sure. So
I wish I could. I always say that since I have a dominant hand, which is my right hand, I always say that's my gay hand, and I always do the little like gay hand thing. But I can't because it's currently 4 days fresh out of surgery, so I'm like, I got the pride fingers. I just do it with my little fingers.
there you go. What if he voted for Trump? I wouldn't know if he voted for Trump. Like, what does that matter? Even if the person voted for Trump, I wouldn't know. Okay. I don't even know that our server didn't, but I highly suspect most people in the LGBTQ community are not voting for people that are trying to take away their rights. But even if the person voted for Donald Trump and they still cared enough to offer that, and they still had compassion for my daughter and wanted to move us down, I wouldn't have known any otherwise. I still would have probably tipped him. But Trump supporters typically don't give a fuck about anyone but themselves and their families. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this guy definitely was not a Trump voter.
This is your live, so I want to ask, is it all right if I also say something to ATL?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't like doing things on other people's
Yeah, no, that's respectful. Thank you.
Anywho, yes, of course. ATL, when you're in when you're at your job, whether it be at a grocery store, whether it be wait staff, at a restaurant, whether it be literally anywhere, it doesn't matter if you are a Trump voter, a Kamala voter, if you voted third party, it doesn't matter. Your job is to wait on your customers
On everyone, yeah.
be accommodating. So if that person voted for Trump, you won't care as long as they're not being an ass about it. But if they're being an ass about it, then it doesn't really matter who they voted for.
Yep. I have never seen a Trump supporter show human kindness or compassion ever on my live in 13 months. So I'm going to go on a limb. I want people who have care and compassion. I don't care.
Yeah.
If they showed my kid care and compassion, I would have still tipped them 30%, even if they voted for Trump, because they still used care and compassion for my child. Period.
Republicans seem to think that
it's not hard to be a decent human being.
Right. They seem to think that the moment we find out someone votes for Trump, even if they're like you're a waiter, we're gonna be like, no, thank you. I don't want you in my proximity. That doesn't matter when you're in a public space.
Correct. I don't know anytime you ever go out to eat, you don't know who your server voted for, but as long as they do your service, they are kind to you, they keep your drinks refilled, they're friendly, that's their job, and I will tip them. I don't ask them who they voted for. Now, I will tell you that there's never in any scenario, in any dimension, anywhere in this universe, would that be not the first question I asked if I were to date again? That's a drop dead no. I gotta leave the basement first. I'm in my house that I own. I don't have a basement either, dumb shit. I'm in Florida. I'd be in the ocean.
I was about to ask you. Never mind.
We don't have basements in Florida.
I was gonna ask a real underground pool very much underground.
Underground pool. I'm in the house I own. This is my house. I owned this house before I got married, so it is not marital property. This is mine.
Go to Yava. Go to Yava.
This is mine.
We love a woman who is successful without a man.
This is my house. Anything in the state of Florida that you owned prior to getting married is not community property or in a divorce. Full panel trailer? Nope. You'd be dumb to live in a trailer in Florida with as many hurricanes as we have. If you look behind me, oh no, you can't tell because this has sheetrock. Oh, that wall over there, all cement block, all cinder block. The only thing that would blow off my house would probably be the roof, because my entire house is made out of cinder block. Right.
Scott, what would it matter if she didn't live in Florida and lived in a trailer? You can own a trailer. That's still owning a home. Why do you have to use that as an insult? That's insulting to someone like me who, from 2 to about 21.
Because he's a true MAGA with no compassion or empathy for people.
Yeah, I've lived in trailers. Like, I lived in a trailer park till I was 15. My mom owned her own home, which is a trailer. So I've lived in trailers all my life. So that's incredibly insulting to use that as a way to
like a
put
dig.
others down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your mother still provided a home for you.
Yes. She provided a home. She provided food. She provided loving care and compassion.
And that's more important than what the walls are made of said home.
Yeah, if I have a bed to sleep in every night and I'm not wondering, oh, where am I gonna sleep? Where am I gonna go? That's a good home.
But that's all MAGA knows how to do is punch down. They think they think they're punching down, or like they come on here and like, oh, are you just mad because you're losing your food stamps? I'm like, I don't get food assistance, but if I was, why would you be making fun of that?
Yeah, I talked to my mom one day about. I was like, so I'm thinking if I move out, do you think I'd qualify for like food stamps because I had a job that I was making minimum wage, and she's like, yeah, go for it. The worst they can do is say no. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you can live and succeed.
Food is a basic necessity to sustain life. We shouldn't have to really pay for food anyway, but I mean, you don't have to. I guess you could grow your own gardens and stuff, which is what I'm going to be doing here. But oh yeah, for everybody that donated yesterday, Ava got dogs today. She got more Douglas dogs today.
Yes. Oh, I wanted to say this for Ava.
She's in here. She's here. She's in here. That's why I said it when she came in.
Oh, awesome. I wanted to say my stuffed animals have been keeping me quite the company because I've been recovering from hand surgery, so they've been making sure I'm not doing too much.
That's good. Yeah. My mom, she got the what did you get, Ava? The what was that one called?
I don't know.
Leonberger, and
Retriever.
Golden Retriever,
And a black cat.
and a black cat.
Oh, I have a stuffed animal in my profile picture.
Yes, you do.
That is the stuffed animal I've had since I was 6 years old.
Aw, she has her first one too. His name is Doggy.
That is adorable.
Because she got him when she was like 2, so of course it's like, what's his name? She's like, Doggy. I'm like, okay.
It has
Don't worry,
never
mine's
changed.
also as creative. His name is Mr. Fluffy.
Yeah. She does have a German Shepherd. Hi, Josh.
I love German Shepherds. I have a German Shepherd. It looks like my first dog who passed away, and he was a dad by the time he had passed away. He was unfortunately only 3. And so I have a little German Shepherd, and I named him Ranger Junior because that was my dog's name.
Aww.
And now we have Cooper.
So now Ava will have, once these arrive, 2 of them will be here tomorrow. And 1 of them will be here next Friday. The Liam Burger
will be on next Friday.
Yeah, the Liam Burger one will be next Friday. But yeah, then she'll have what, 28 and 3 cats. 28 dogs, 3 cats.
No, 28 and counting with all the cats.
Oh, it's cats and dogs. Okay. She has 28 total. Or she will have 28 total when they all get here. So thank you guys for those that donated yesterday to buy her more Douglas dogs, because that's what she did for a good part of this morning. Your dog is a Republican. Oh, ATL fan, you're obsessed. That's why we say you're in a cult, dude. That kind of shit is just weird. You guys are weird. That's cult behavior.
I make jokes saying, yeah, the cat's a Democrat.
I mean, it's just so stupid.
Yeah. Again, saying it as a dig of sorts. It's so fucking weird.
Well, some Trump supporters are weird, okay? They're weird. They're fucking weird.
Yeah. If you want to drop me down, that's chill. I don't want to hold up too much time, because I bet you have a list of people who want to come up and talk to the queen herself.
Thank you, love. All right. Thank you, Max, for coming up. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all must have been buying up some Douglas dogs yesterday, because she was in there looking around the different dogs, and she would see them like go down and count like only 2 left, only 3 left. So you guys must have been buying up some of them damn dogs yesterday. You're welcome, Max. Anytime. ATL fan, I know you're a Trump voter because you're insane, but how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 42. Voted, live in Jordan.
All right. Oh, ATL fan. That makes sense. Atlanta. Got it.
Yeah, but you said all Trump. I love how you categorize all, am I right? So
Yes, all of you.
So there's not one compassionate
No,
voter out
I've never met one. No.
Okay. And Republicans are weird, right?
Very.
But liberals have how many genders?
If you're going to be transphobic, you have to turn on your phone. You have to turn on your camera.
I'm just being. I took biology in school, right, when I was little. And there's 2 genders, right?
No.
Okay. So I guess the biology books were wrong, huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That you didn't learn that in biology school. Or in school. That's not gender is different than your sex and your genetic makeup and all that. So all you're showing is your hate. Because there's people that are intersex that are born with both sets of genitalia. So there isn't just 2 genders.
I'm not being hateful at all. I'm just throwing out facts.
It's not a fact, though. There's people that are intersex that have both sets of genitalia, and that would be a 3rd gender, even if you wanted to take. That's still not just 2.
Okay, why are Republicans weird?
No, I already know why you're weird.
Why are Republicans weird?
Because your obsession with Donald Trump is unhealthy.
I'm not obsessed with Donald
Your
Trump.
defense of Donald Trump is unhealthy. Your TDS is unhealthy because you guys deck your cars out, your clothes. You've made him your entire identity. It's wild.
Well, I don't.
And you twist yourselves into a pretzel in order to defend all of the horrific shit he's doing.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Well, how do you know what I do?
So do you think him kidnapping people off the streets and human trafficking them to concentration camps in other countries is a good thing?
You guys celebrated an MS-13 gang member. Are you kidding me?
No, that's not true.
What? So when the courts find him guilty,
No. We only deal with facts on my live.
Your political.
Excuse me. I'm speaking. I don't allow men to speak over me, so you wait till I'm done. If I'm speaking, you're not. Okay? For him to be proven to be part of MS-13, he would have to have what? You can unmute your mic now.
For him to be part of what?
In order for it to be proven that he is part of MS-13, what process would have to be
Let me ask
done?
When the courts find him.
No, I need you to answer. Nope. You have to answer my question. You don't answer a question with a question. What has to take process in order to prove he's part of MS-13?
Well, they're gonna do it.
What
And when they
process?
Do, you
What
sound stupid.
process?
Stupid.
What process? Okay, can you just say I don't know?
Okay, I don't know.
Okay, it's called due process. Okay.
Due process.
He was sent to El Salvador with them saying he was part of MS-13 without due process. It's only an allegation until it's proven. And he was sent to, excuse me, did you not get the memo? Did you not get the memo a minute ago when I said I don't allow men to speak over me? Did you miss the memo? Did you get the memo? Apparently you missed the memo.
TDS, boy.
Facts are not TDS, but thank you for trying. They said, you're going to shut your pie hole till I'm done. Okay? Don't talk over me.
No. Talk. Listen.
They sent him to a concentration camp in another country without due process. And after they realized they fucked up, and they admitted in court that they did it by accident. So instead of just doing it quietly and just bringing him back and righting their wrong, because Donald Trump is such a malignant narcissist that cannot possibly admit any wrongdoing, they made up the fact that they said he was in MS-13 because there's no court document. There's nothing. He has zero convictions. He has zero criminal history in the United States or in El Salvador, and he's never been tied to by a court to have been part of MS-13. They made all this shit up so that you guys would believe that what they did was the right thing, so you could demonize this young man with zero evidence. That's why he had to be brought back in order to be given due process. And if they find out anything about him, if he's a human trafficker, if he's a smuggler, if he's whatever, and they end up deporting him, fine. But he wasn't given that the first time, and that's why he had to be brought back. It wasn't about his character or who he was. The Democrats weren't fighting for Abrego Garcia because we were vouching for his character. We were fighting for him to be returned because it's in the Constitution that all persons are to have due process.
Are you happy that he's returned? He's having to do his due process?
It's constitutional, so yes.
Okay. There are a lot of criminals out there today.
Yeah, you voted for one.
They haven't been convicted of anything yet. You realize that, right?
You voted for one.
No, do you realize that? Yes or no? Do you agree?
I had to drop you. You got a violation. I had to remove you.
We were counting down to when he was going to say some slurs. He was going to. I didn't mean to come back up. My cats came in and jumped on the screen.
Okay, no worries.
I'll drop down.
That's okay. Thank you. Laura, how did you vote for Trump? Oh, he was definitely going to slur. Oh, darn. ATL fin isn't connecting. Oh, no. And I feel sorry for this young man because they are railroading him. They're setting him up. His attorney was on TV today saying that all of this stuff is just nonsense. They're just making up charges and making up stuff because this administration is unable to admit that they were just wrong, that they're trying to demonize this young man. They need him to be guilty to justify what they did. It's disgusting. All because he has brown skin. Sad. All because they don't like brown people and they're racist and xenophobics. What do you want?
It's amazing how you say all Trump voters are racist. You know, that's such an ignorant thing to say.
All racists are Trump voters.
So do you see how ignorant you sound when you say that?
Nope, because every single white supremacy group, all of those groups are all voted for Trump.
I vote Republican. I voted Republican. Oh my gosh.
All racists are maybe not all Republicans are racist, but all racists are Republican.
Wow. Okay. Well, you're entitled to your opinion, but I'd be careful saying that because it makes you sound really ignorant.
Except I'm not, and everyone in the entire chat is all agreeing with me because it's true.
Cronies on here, I mean, really spewing some nasty stuff because someone voted.
Okay, who do you think the Proud Boys voted for?
So you think there wasn't any racists that voted for Biden?
I need you to answer my question, please. Who do you think?
Who they voted for?
Who do you think they voted for?
That's another dumb question.
Who do you think they voted for? Who do you think they voted for? Who do you think the Triple K voted for?
I don't know.
Well,
Nope.
I'm gonna drop you because you're being disingenuous. You know the answer. That's just ridiculous. You're done. You're done. You know the answer. You just don't have the integrity to answer honestly, which is typical for a Trump voter. Very weak. Typical lib, can't answer questions. No, you're not. You're just having a disingenuous conversation. I don't want to talk to you. Sandy, hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Just fine. Now that person needs to watch that movie.
White with Fear. Yep.
Yeah, I watched it last night, and I'm going, dude, you need to watch that movie. Or that
documentary.
Documentary, yeah. Because he definitely is, he could be right into that. You know?
White with Fear on Prime Video. Watch it, ATL fan.
Yep. Because
that's you.
Yep, definitely. It's part of all that fear that started with Nixon and all up came right up to Trump, Taco Man. And I noticed when I was watching it, when Taco was giving some speeches, the same words that Nixon was saying, it's the same exact words.
Same exact words. Oh, it was way before Nixon, but we're just talking about like in our lifetimes.
Yeah. Well, he was in there, so, you could see the difference.
Right. I told you guys his speeches were the same as Nixon.
I was not quite old enough to vote for Nixon, but I voted right after him. So I'm close to that.
ATL fan, if you're still in here, probably not. because you stopped getting attention. But if you are still in here, answer me this. Elon Musk telling the entire world that Donald Trump was on the Epstein list, why isn't Donald Trump suing him for defamation? If it's not true.
It's true.
Ever think about that? He likes to sue everybody. Why isn't he suing the Musk? Kat, got your tongue?
The thing is, that's not news for us.
No. It's like saying, yeah, the sky's blue, right?
I mean, we've always known that Trump. That's why they were hiding it from everybody. Why, if he wasn't in there, they wouldn't have released it, but we knew he was in there.
And you also know that he won't do it because discovery would mean that the Epstein file would be part of the court hearing.
Yep.
So if someone said that egregious against me, they said, oh, I know you're on the Epstein list, I would sue them for defamation, especially if they made it public. Because I would never have been near him. So I would sue them for defamation and I would win. And I wouldn't care if they had the Epstein files in the court hearing because it would prove my innocence. Thank you guys for hitting my goal before I went off my live tonight.
He's the one that wants to sue everybody. So
he's so happy. Yes. Yes. That's my point. My point is, if it's not true, why isn't he suing him for defamation? And Pam Blondie, and yes, I'm saying that that way on purpose. Pam Blondie is under ethics investigations in the state of Florida right now for her unethical behavior as the Attorney General because she holds a Florida bar license. Indeed.
I don't know. There's not much in Florida. Not too many people get in trouble. So.
The Florida bar doesn't play. Now, I was a court reporter in Florida for 14 years and almost 15 years. And I used to do the Florida bar hearings for people that were brought up on ethics complaints, disciplines on their licenses, licensure. I've sat through all of those. They are extremely tough on allegations of unethical behavior. So I don't think it's going to be as easy of a ride for her unless there's somebody on the Bar Association Ethics Committee that knows her. But they're pretty tough.
Well, I hope they will, but I don't have my fingers crossed because it seems.
Well, we don't seem to see much justice happening to anyone in Trump's orbit. I mean, for the most part. So I understand that sentiment. Everyone's kind of like, well, we'll see because nothing ever fucking happens. But
I think the only thing we got going right now is the hopes that they do that hand count in New York and find out, hey, this is not right, and then other counties start doing this thing. That's the only thing we got,
I agree.
Right now. And then if we do have an election next year, if we can do that.
ATL fan in the comment section. What about Biden? What about Biden? So typical. It's sad. It's so sad. What about Biden? Leave the fucking man alone, man. He's on his last years of his life. Leave him alone. He's a private citizen now. He's not the president. Leave him alone. He's fighting cancer. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
You people are sick.
Having those 4 years, not having to get up in the morning and worry about what stupid thing happened today, you know?
I know why they called him Sleepy Joe, Sandy. It's because we could sleep at night when he was president.
Yep, that's true. We could. And now we can't. Because we know every day it's like, I get on here, because usually when I get up and do a little bit, and then I get on here because it's so early here when you get on.
Right, because you're in Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, okay, what does she have new for us to learn today? And then I check it out later to find out what's going on, but usually I get my news first thing from you.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then, of course, I check later on other things.
Oh, of course, yeah.
More detail about it because you talk about it, but, you know, sometimes you can't go into
I can't go into full detail, yeah.
So. Okay, well, I'll let you go home.
Okay, thank you, Sandy.
I'll let you get off.
I know what you meant. Have a good rest of your day, Sandy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
I'm going to go riding.
Go riding. All right, guys. It is my time to go. I got to go feed them damn kids. Biden, please come back. The babysitter's weird, right? Babysitter's way fucking weird. But y'all, thank you for the taps, the likes, the loves, the cash apps, the Venmos, and thank you just more importantly just for being here. Thank you for being here and supporting me every day. I've definitely been shadow banned. I'm definitely, you know, kids need to eat. I know, right? White. Oh, hold on. Oh. The documentary is called White with Fear. It's on Prime Video. It's like $3.99, $4.99 to rent, or you can buy it for $12.99. But it just came out the other day, so it's not free yet. But it's called White with Fear. You have to search up for it, but it's great. It really is. It's really good. So all MAGA should watch it. The people who should watch it are not going to watch it, but they should. I would even cash up them the money to pay for the movie if they didn't want to watch it because of money. But they won't because they don't care. But anyway, you guys have a great night. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. and we'll do it all over again. I love you guys. Have a great night and see you tomorrow. I love you back, Maui Wise. All right, YouTube and Twitch. I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. We'll do this all over again. Oh, Mike, shut up. You are the most loathsome person I've had in here for a long time. You're just spectacularly wrong about everything. Have the night you deserve.